Assalamualaikum. My name is Ellysa Affira Binti Adzhar. My country number is AE190067. So on 23 April 2023, we already had an online interview with one of the engineers since it's what required in the assignment. So the panel for the interview is Mr. Ahmad Shakib bin Nurdin, where he is one of the engineer in Tenaga Nasional Berhad TMB. We're based in Johor Bahru, Johor, in Unit RTU Primary Secondary Johor, Selatan TMB Distribution Division Operation. He is graduated from UIA in 2015 and already have 6 years experience in this field. So as an engineer student, we get a lot of opportunities to gain as much as we want since it is on the line that what we studied for this course. I think that's all for me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nurul Ismahani Binti Muhammad Jaswadi and my matrix number is AE10028. For the next, I will continue to present for organization part. So this interview was organized by students of electrical engineering that take the engineering society subject for this semester. This interview season was held at Google Meet platform that only joined by the group member on 23rd April 2022 at 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. Encik Ahmad Shakib bin Nurdin is the interviewee or our panel on that day who has working experience at TMB Johor Bahru for past few years already. Every group member posed a question to the interviewee and this interview session it lasts about an hour. The objective of this project is to give inspiration for the student when the panel share his knowledge and experience in engineering field. It also to give the student the opportunity to improve their communication skill. So this interview lasts about an hour and it ends with photo time with the panel. So that's all from me. Next, all to the next members. Thank you.
Okay, next I'm going to explain about the quality of the interview question. So for the first question is, why do you go into engineering? So Encik Shakib said that it is because of his ambition since child and he is passionate to be an engineer. Besides that, he also stated that engineer carrying a good title on his name. Then he is proud to be an engineer. Next question is, how do you balance the social and technical aspect of engineering in your work? So, Shakir also said that it is not a problem for him to balance the social and technical because of that he works in community that provide a good communication and teamwork, and he needs to have a good communication on his job scope, like communicate from one TNB office to the another unit, and he also can focus on his work time. Therefore, he has no issue for this problem. And for the last question is, how has engineering changed over the past years and how do you see it changing in the future? So on his view, he said that for electrical engineering, he stated that we are moving to renewable technology, which is green technology, that sustainable for our energy resources. Hence, they are planning to change non-renewable technology, which is coal, toward renewable technology in the future. That's all.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurnasuha binti Saaid. My country number is AE10054. So right now, I would like to present the analysis and discussion engineers interview session. So based on the interview session with one of the engineers in TMB, which is Mr. Shakib, the engineering field will change from the past, now and future. So based on the first question for Mr. Shakib, the engineer job is one of job that have been in high demand from the past until now. So people can be engineers need to be proud because a lot of them are seeking job. The next question is about how Mr. Shakib balanced the social and technical aspect of engineering in his work. So as we know, society is one of the social aspect, which means a group of people share common values and lifestyle. So the social aspect are an important part of the foundation for a society. However, technical aspects are also essential in engineering job. So if all engineering if all engineer can balance social aspect and technical aspect, it can build up good communication in teamwork and resulting in comfortable work condition. So this balancing in social aspect and technical aspect is the important thing in all courses. Furthermore, following the question on how the engineer changed over the past years and how engineering Mr. Shakib saw it changing in the future. So from his story, it is shown that Mr. Shakib nowadays, our country started to use renewable technology, or we can call the green technology, which is sustainable for our energy instead of the non-renewable energy. So the ministry is eyeing ways to energy solution that can generate electricity, which can it in turn be sold to power providers for revenue to cover a big portion. Other than that, the question on the criteria to be hired as an engineer, Mr. Shakib said that the result or CGPA is the most important thing to get the job. Not only that, the company also takes serious on skill using engineering software, for example, AutoCAD, MATLAB, and others as one of the requirements to get the job. Soft skill or other skill also the job candidate need to show up. For example, good communication skill, good teamwork, and asking the curiosity about the learning. So last question to the Mr. Shakib about things that he enjoys most about being an engineer. So as we know, engineering is related to society. So all the work that Mr. Shakib did in his profession is related to humans. He's very satisfied with his work because it can benefit others. He was very happy even though he faced a lot of obstacles before becoming an engineer. So Mr. Shakib give one example of the things that he had done that give the benefit to others, which he built the application or system that can be used by the employees to keep the records data and reports also the project's file in the past in soft copy instead of hard copy. The system that he did can easily keep all the file neatly. So all the people are happy that this system was created and want to give more benefit to society. So that is the good attitude and aim in these engineering courses. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and hello everyone. My name is Saifuddin bin Hairuddin, AE19005. So I will present the conclusion. So overall, we think the interview was very successful. We learned more about the career path that we as an electrical engineering student interested in, and we were able to explore broader possibilities in the field of the professional electrical engineering employer. The title of engineer is really something we can proud in our life if we achieve it with our effort and passion successfully. The most important is we must enjoy and happy when we become engineer, even though when we are confronted with a challenging situation until solve it successfully. We are grateful for interview with Mr. Shakib. It has given us a clear overview of the electrical engineer in the future and how to become professional and successful engineer. So that's all for the conclusion, and thank you everyone for watching.